Are we living out the calling we have in our lives? Are we fulfilling the mission that we've been given? And when we read in Matthew 28, Jesus says, all authority in heaven and on earth was given to him. And then he gives us a clear directive. He says to go into all the world and make disciples of all the nations. So regardless of where we're from, our backgrounds, our socioeconomic status, that doesn't matter. Our preferences, none of that matters. It's our job to go into the world and make disciples. That means make students. That means make people that follow Christ. That's the job that we have to live. And so we can't do that by living silently. We can't do that by not being willing to profess our faith or live it out. He says to teach people to obey everything he commanded. And we've talked about this on these Monday conversations before, that he commands us. He says in John 13, a new command I give you, to love one another as I have loved you. And in that way, we can love God. So what are we doing to love other people? How are we showing our love for God in our day-to-day interactions? Are we speaking words of life, love, and encouragement? Or are people wondering what we're really about? Is there a disconnect between our faith life and our real life? That's the thing we got to address on a daily basis. We always got to start in the mirror first. And I'm talking to myself before I'm talking to anybody here, but we need to make sure that we are living out our faith. Can you imagine a world where people loved one another the way that Christ loved us, where they were willing to give of themselves, where leadership wasn't about a title or about authority, but it was about laying down your life for one another? That's the type of life that we can live. That's the prayer of Jesus in John 17, to live in unity as he is in unity with the Father. That means a laying down of your will for the good of others. So as we go throughout our week, as we go throughout the remainder of this summer and the rest of our lives, let's live our faith so loudly that people can't help but notice how much we love God and love other people. Have a great week. Can't wait to talk with you again.